My first jacket design. For my first jacket, I designed a jacket that looked similar to something like this, with a nice cape. I didn't want exactly this, but I wanted something close. I started out by taking newspaper. Newspaper is really great because it's about the same texture as pattern material. However, it's not as expensive as pattern paper. Then I taped the newspapers together. Made a big sheet like this. It looked great. Then I went and I drew a bodice for myself. Now, I'm not going to give the instructions for making a bodice pattern. It's just a simple bodice that I used. The reason I won't give these tutorials is because it's unique to each person, and people can take their measurements down, put them in online, and find bodice patterns that work for them. As you can see, I've drawn out for darts. Then I drew the cape. This is half the cape. I'm actually going to fold the material over and cut out the full cape. So as you can see, I've cut out the back. Now I must cut out the front of the bodice. So for both front and back, you fold over the materials and you cut along the folded line. You don't cut half and half. So you can see it's one big piece, even though it looks like one small piece, as you can see in the bottom corner.
All was looking good until I realized I accidentally did not cut this line. I cut this line. So when I folded the fabric and took the pattern, I cut the wrong side of the pattern. I've now folded it in half as it was originally when I had the pattern on. And with the pattern, what I was supposed to do is leave this side connected and cut this side, but I accidentally cut this side instead. So what I'll be doing is I'll be cutting this side all the way down, and then I'm going to sew this side back together.
Cape on, not sewed yet. Darts done. Invisible zipper. Zipped. Hardly noticeable, especially with the cape. Form fitting.